This video is recorded on location at Mood Comics and Games. Hello and welcome to Game 2 between Richard playing Boros and Connor, our King of the Hill, playing Mono White. Richard plays the Temple of Triumph and scries it to the bottom. Connor plays the Plains and casts a Soldier of the Pantheon. Richard plays the Mountain and passes. Connor attacks for 2. He then plays the Plains and casts a Blind Obedience. Richard plays the Mountain and casts a Chain to the Rocks on the Soldier. Connor puts down a Nykthos Shrine to Nyx and casts a Fiendslayer Paladin. Richard plays the Mountain and casts a Flame Wreath Phoenix. It comes in tap because of the Blind Obedience. Connor casts into Johnny Collar of the Pride and then uses his +1 ability on the Fiendslayer Paladin. He then attacks for 3. Richard plays the Plains and attacks the Johnny with the Flame Wreath Phoenix. He then follows it up with a Perforos, God of the Forge. Connor activates Nykthos and casts an Archangel of Thune. He then attacks with the Fiendslayer Paladin. He puts a counter on all of his creatures because of the Archangel trigger. He then +1s the Johnny and puts a counter on the Archangel. Richard plays the Mountain and casts a Sky Knight Legionnaire. He then redirects the 2 damage from Perforos towards the Johnny. He then casts the Chandra's Phoenix and finishes off the Johnny. Connor activates Nykthos and casts a Precinct Captain followed by a Boros Reckoner. He then attacks with the Archangel of Thune. He gets a trigger because he gained life, putting a counter on all of his creatures. Richard plays a Mountain and passes. Connor activates Nykthos for 10 mana. He casts a Boros Reckoner with an Extort, triggering Archangel. He then casts a second one with Extort, triggering Archangel again. He then casts a Judge's Familiar with an Extort, triggering the Archangel for a 3rd time. He then attacks with the team. Richard blocks all of the creatures. The Fiendslayer first strike happens first, getting a trigger off the Archangel. Through normal combat, he gets a second trigger off the Archangel, and then he redirects the 2 damage from the Boros Reckoner towards Richard. At the beginning of the end step, Richard casts a Lightning Helix on Connor. Richard casts a Flame Wreath Phoenix, triggering Perforos. He then casts a Chandra's Phoenix, getting a second trigger off the Perforos. Connor plays the Plains and attacks for lethal, keeping the crown. Remember to like and subscribe for more Friday Night Magics coming your way.